Hello, my name is James Egremont-Lee and I'm here to tell you a little bit about the Zambezi Elephant Fund. ZEF has been going for the last 5 years, was founded here in Zimbabwe and is active within the Zambezi landscape in the north of the country. Now, many of you have been to the area and have been on holiday, on safari to mana pools perhaps, and know the area quite well and have therefore been supporting ZEF over the years to bring us to the point where we're delivering real impact in the landscape. And the idea of these vlogs, these videos, we're going to put them out every couple of weeks. The idea being that you guys who have been supporting us over this period will get more of a chance to see what we actually do and what we support in field. So have a look at this map that we've put together, which illustrates ZEF's footprint in northern Zimbabwe within the Zambezi landscape. And there's a couple of things that I want to draw to your attention. Firstly, it's important to realize that this landscape is home to approximately 12,000 elephants, and of course a wealth of other wildlife aside from elephants. And as you probably know, Zimbabwe has the second largest population of elephants in Africa. We've got about 80,000 elephant in the country. So this part of the Zambezi basin really is critically important as home to approximately 12,000 of those elephants. And ZEF's footprint is of this area, which is plus or minus 6 million acres identified by the Middle Zambezi Biosphere Reserve, which is the large blue line outlining this area. Within this, ZEF's footprint is about 2 million acres, just over 2 million acres. You'll note the darker brown shaded area, including mana pools, is the UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the other brown areas are where ZEF has a footprint through partners in the field. Now, you'll note some of the names here. These are all either national parks or hunting areas, various concessions within the landscape. So this map just gives you a feel for the complexity of the landscape and the different tenure arrangements within the area. And ZEF provides funding for a range of alliance partners who are delivering activity that support national parks personnel and also impact local communities outside of these protected areas. And this work includes the likes of anti-poaching support and the welfare of those rangers working in the area, making sure that those people in field have the right equipment, the right training, the right motivation to do the job that they do. At the same time, we've got a program that curbs the illegal wildlife trade, particularly ivory trafficked from the valley to Harare and further afield. We have programs that are specifically designed to develop what we call the distressed assets of the landscape. Those are typically those that used to be hunted, those areas that used to be hunted, but now simply don't have the wildlife values for commercial activity, and therefore there's no revenue from those areas. And we have programs designed to specifically rehabilitate those areas. And then finally, the community projects, which are along what we call the southern boundary of the landscape, adjacent to the protected areas. And those communities really do need to see some benefits from the protected areas. And we have programs that are looking particularly at awareness and education through schools, and tackling the human-wildlife conflict element. Elephant coming in to the area, destroying crops, lion coming in and taking cattle. Unless we have activity to really tackle those problems, we're always going to be on the back foot with winning the hearts and minds of those communities. And then finally, we have a project, one of our flagship projects in those communities, which is all about employing people to plant trees. Clear environmental wins through planting of trees, but very necessary economic wins through employing people. And we'll bring you more detail on those projects. There's a lot happening in the area, and over the next weeks and months, we want to give you a much clearer idea of what's going on. And these videos will be specifically looking at those programs and putting more detail to them. Now, just have a look at these photos. I just want to show you these. This is from a couple of weeks. We had a slow start to the rains up there in the Zambezi Valley. This was a couple of weeks ago. The pan's starting to fill, but not a huge amount of grass cover yet. This was some deployments during that time, but now look at this picture now. Now, those of you who know the road into Mana might remember this. This is the little bridge that goes across the Mana River itself. Absolutely awash, flooding yesterday. Loads and loads of rain yesterday. Look at this picture. In the Albida, completely flooded. So nice to see. And that's a view looking down from the bridge down towards Mana Mouth. Amazing sights from Mana Pools yesterday. So before we go, I just want to introduce you to Fenton. This is Fenton, and she is our mascot here at Zef. She's very well behaved, and she's a lovely beagle. And if you want to see more of Fenton, go on Instagram, and you'll see Fenton standing up for elephants, and she's very good at that. So please, if you'd like to get more of these dispatches, more of these vlogs, more information, hit subscribe, and you'll be getting any latest information that we put up. Thank you. Goodbye. Say bye.